Alright, so pod filter looks like attached there, down there. Just looking for any sort of connections. I'm just going to take the rocker cover off. Oh, not the rocker cover, the ignition cover off. Let's get to the ignition coils.
Alright, so here I'm just showing, going to take the radiator off now, take the electric fans off. So there's just 4 bolts on either corner of the fan, so I'm just going to take all 4 of those off real quick.
Alright, so these 2 grounds were here, and so was this fuse holder. So yeah, one of these was for the water temperature sensor ground, and the other one was for the fuse for the electric fans. And I've just pulled the electric fans off now.
Okay, so now I'm just gonna cut this little zip tie that was holding the radiator on. Sort of seems to be like a little extra safety precaution.
Yeah, so I've just taken the control module there, unplugged it, able to clear it.
Okay, we're just going to have a quick little overview of the intercooler piping. So that's the start of it. Just looking at the hose clamps, how it's all sort of connected. I'll probably leave it mostly together. But yeah, just thought I'd do a quick little clip of how it all connects. Which hoses went where, how everything was sort of rotated. Just have a bit of a reference. So we've got the first pipe off now from the top of the turbo. So I just unscrewed those 2, comes right off. This is where the intake is. Again, just take this fancy little clamp off. That's the front of the intake intercoolant piping off as well.
So yeah, we're just going to take the pod filter off now. It's all loosey. So I'm going to take this off and unscrew that. This whole piece should come away. So yeah, we got it all out. Sexy boy.
And yeah, this is what was left, just that little bit area.
Next I'm going to take this off. It's there, and I might just hook it over there. So I had this intercooler pipe here, running from here, through there, to there. So to get it out, so that's where the so it was like this. And there. So to get that out, I pulled it down like that, and sort of stuck it around and got it through. So this one here, connected down there. Take that off, engine ground. So I just pulled this hose off from there. It was just like that. Yeah. So we got this one here at top, just going into under the throttle body here. A little vacuum hose there. Yeah. And then this one near the manifold. It's our bottom one. There we go. Lovely. So just taking the fuel line off here. Filter there. To this. That goes in there. So I've just plugged them, little nipples. Take this one off now.
Okay, and then we just got the bottom fuel line here. It's got a bit of a cut in it, so I'm going to have to replace that before I put it all back together. Alright, now we're looking at some more vacuum sort of lines. This one's for the turbo into some sort of module down there. Not really sure. But yeah, so that top one, the second one there, that one was there.
For the brake master cylinder. Up there. It's just a vacuum line. So we're just going to look at my boost thing. Boost gauge, so that's running into dash. And that comes into a T sort of section here. Which runs into another T section. This one goes into the vacuum there, I'm guessing. And that one there runs into the engine, I believe. Yeah. So that goes, that one goes into the engine as well. So one at the top of the manifold there, one at the bottom. And the other one goes to this here, into that. And that's it. That's all the boost. So, yeah. So I've just pulled the belt off here. That was on there like that. And connected around that bottom one. And that one as well. That's all you have to do. Get that. Loosen it up. And this one here. You just got to loosen this, you don't want to take it out. That's a 14. You just turn the crankshaft a bit with a, this was a 26 I think, until that lines up, so you can get in there. And then you get down there, and you got to loosen this, so this plate can move. And this, how far you turn this is how far it goes. So now I take power steering pump off. Gotta take, this is the bolt that pivots, it's a 14. And that just pivots on, lets the pump pivot there. Then you take these two out. That's just a little bracket. And this should just all come away. So power steering pump here, and now with that bolt and those two bolts done, you should be able to just pull this out like that, and it's free. Pump here, I've just hooked it up with a zip tie, pulled it back, that's just floating there. Yeah, so that's there, and yeah. So back to the fuel here. Finally got this hose off. This was a bastard to get off, took me ages. But I finally just got at it and got it off. So now we got this here. Have a quick look. This here, red one, a blue one and a green one. and that's the order of how they go back. So yeah, and then you just gonna take them off like this. Yeah. Also a tip with these ones. Where is it? This tool here. You just use this tool here. Just a little picker. You just sort of, get, when it's on, just sort of get in there and you just sort of, around this, like that, to try and get it free, and then they'll come up nicely. I'm just going to take the throttle cable off. So it's pretty simple. You just sort of bring it up like this, get the slack, and then this little thing here, if I can get it without the sun fucking us up. This little thing here, that's what it connects into. And so all you have to do is push it out. Oh, fuck, that sun's pissing me off. So yeah, you just put it up like that, push that pin through, like that, and that just sort of pops out there, and you can let that go back to standing. And then over here, I've just marked out a couple of little marks there, but I think that'll be alright. And then just undo this a little bit, nice and loose. Alright, and that should just come a little bit more, straight up like that, and that's good. I can go back on there, like that. Yeah, so now I can just strap that back here, and that's out of the way.